Is it like a mini vlog?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you combine like how do you put background music?
I have no idea.
Oh.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I'll have to edit it when I get there, but
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, you're going to Spain, Madrid, and have a connecting flight there. So, yep.
Really held in your hand. If your electronic device falls into your seat, please.
Passenger José David. Solicite ayuda a los tripulantes.
All right, people, let's do this one last time. My name is Memo Valenzuela. I am from Oklahoma City. I am Native American and Mexican, and I am here in Israel, in Tel Aviv. So where do we even get started? I'm here in Tel Aviv first and foremost to run a investigation on Israel, straight up. So what's going on is, for those of you who don't know, for context, here in the Promised Land, there's been 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years of conflict. So I'm here to see what is going on. Some would call it war, most call it genocide. So I'm gonna make a few stops, U.S. Embassy, a few museums, and get the Israeli perspective from local civilians and protesters to see what they think, see what's going on here in Tel Aviv and in Jerusalem before I head out to the West Bank and Gaza to see what's going on with the homies down there. So what's interesting was when I first got into the airport, I thought they were gonna question me. I did some research and they're like, "Yo, they're gonna question you. See what's up. What are you doing here?" So it's like, okay, I mentally prepared and all that, but I got to the passport lady who signed your passport and all that, whatever, and it just lasted 2 seconds. I thought it was gonna be a whole hassle. Nah, she just asked me two questions. What are you doing here? How long is your stay? And I was answering how long is your stay. Oh, just less than 90 days. I didn't even finish the sentence. She stamped it, handed it back to me, and said, "You're good." I was like, "Whoa, okay." So I think this kind of goes to show how I have a U.S. passport, of course. So I think that just kind of led into why she let me through and how it's easy to get in. So yeah, but the trippy part was when I made it to the lobby of the airport when you're exiting the the arrival lobby. Yeah, that's what it's called. Anyways, I was doing my thing. I had to fill up on water for my lightsaber, my water bottle, and I had to check and see if I can get a SIM card for my phone so I can have data here to send this to you guys, and also reorganize my bag. As you can see right here, it's nice and compact. But so yeah, I guess I was there for too long, and I stick out, which is my fault, sticking out of the crowd. Tall poppy syndrome. I was fixing to head to the restroom right before I head out. I was using the Wi-Fi too, so I could take care of business on my phone. And then right as I was about to walk in, this Israel soldier dude comes up with his assault rifle, hand on the trigger, finger on the trigger, and I'm like, yo, what? So I look at him. Since the language is different, I was like, hey, this is the men's restroom, right? And he was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, okay, sorry, I don't speak English. And he was like, yeah. So what are you doing here? I was like, oh, I'm a tourist here. I had some friends that went to college here before. And he was like, oh, where are they from? I was like, oh, they're from the United States, but they came to college here, whatever. And he just kept asking questions like, oh, when did you get here? I was like, oh, 30 minutes ago. Um, just back to back questions trying to catch me off guard. Oh, yo, this, yo, that. But then I showed him my passport, and then he was finally like, oh. He just looked at it. Okay. He looked at it. It's like, okay, here's this. Yes, this is both bathrooms and date. It's like, okay. Um, yeah. So thankfully the passports come in clutch. Being from the United States, it's sad to see how it works, but it's as long as it's doing good. So um, yeah, that was that. So I went in the restroom and did as fast as possible. Went to McDonald's. Done. Now I'm here. So yeah, it's that's kind of one of the culture shocks for me, is that it's normal for the police and soldiers to walk the streets with their guns, like how the kind of like how the samurai did back in the day in Japan. Just have your sword on you when you walk around everywhere. Um, I don't know. So maybe it's a sign of honor or respect or something, authority here in the East. But yeah, it's not like that in the States. So yeah, um, we're gonna go ahead and take care of business. So let's keep going.